Talking the Tea, Part 1, being brought to you by Douglas Kent Jewelers. The oldest independently owned jewelry store in Hammond, offering a wide variety of fine jewelry and unique gift ideas. Stop by today. Douglas Kent Jewelers, located in the West Side Plaza on Thomas Street, right here in Hammond. Today's North Oaks Health Notes, and today we'll be talking with Dr. E.J. Burkhardt, a Livingston Parish native who has returned home to join North Oaks Neurosurgery Clinic. He will spend some time getting to know Dr. Burkhardt today, and we'll talk about the expertise he brings to North Oaks and learning more about the specialty of neurosurgery. So welcome to the show, Doc.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Dr. E.J. Burkhardt, and you are coming back home from where? Where have you spent the last
I've spent the last years in the faraway land of Shreveport.
Way up north.
That's right. That's right. East Texas, Shreveport.
That's right. Did you make trips over to Dallas? My daughter's in Dallas.
Every now and then, yes.
Yeah, because that's not too far.
It's not. Just a few hours.
And why were you in Shreveport?
I was in Shreveport for my medical school, and then I stayed there for my neurosurgical training and residency.
And were you always thinking of, like, okay, I'm going to beam it back home, back to this neighborhood? Your home is actually Livingston Parish, huh?
That's right. Yes, pretty much so. It only takes a little bit of time away from here, and especially in Shreveport, that makes you want to come back as soon as possible.
Especially in Shreveport. I totally understand. All right. Now, also, I understand that you you're not the only one in your family who's joined the North Oaks team. Is that right?
That's right. My wife, Kayla Burkhardt, she is an OBGYN, and she's going to be practicing at the Magnolia Obstetrics and Gynecology group at North Oaks.
Which is right there on the campus.
That's right.
There, right nearby. So you get home at night and say, oh, how was your day, honey? And then y'all both talk about one maybe birthing babies, and the other you had 3 brain surgeries.
That's right. That's right. It can be eventful for sure if we start getting into the work talk.
Yeah, for sure. So what do you specialize in? What kind of neurosurgeon? I assume there's different types.
Yeah, I specialize in general neurosurgery, so that means pretty much everything. I focus on the prevention and diagnosis and treatment of really anything that involves the brain, the spine, the peripheral nerves, the vascular system within the brain itself.
So does your brain talk to the different nerves, or do the nerves stimulate the brain? Which direction does it go in?
It does both.
It does both?
It does both, yes. The brain tells the nerves what to do, and then the nerves tell the brain what's going on.
Wow. All right, so within this neurological field, what are you most enthusiastic about? Which part of it?
Really everything. I've always been fascinated with the brain and the spine and the nervous system. As soon as even started here in Southeastern, I went to Southeastern for undergrad.
Oh, you did?
And I did, and my neuroscience course was fascinating, and it kind of sparked all of this. So I enjoy learning about the brain, learning about the spine, and most importantly, how I can help people with those abilities.
And aren't you involved with robotics part of it as well?
That's right. Robotic spine surgery is a new and emerging field that's continuing to grow. And
will it become all robotics?
It's hard to say, but I think I think
you have to have the doctor behind the robot.
That's right. That's right. I think it's a good direction. We're able to use the robot now to place screws and instrumentation in people's spine safely and accurately, and it really allows us to be more efficient in the operating room.
Wow. So how do you approach a patient, who's getting ready to have work done? I mean, how do you talk to them and say, look, we're getting ready to go inside your skull, right?
Right. Yeah, sir.
Skull is the bone that protects the brain, right?
That's correct. Obviously, I like to have a very personal relationship with the patient, and if it's a patient that starts in my clinic, I really like to understand exactly what the patient's looking for, what problems they're having, really listen to what is going on with them and how I can help them. Sometimes, if that leads to ultimately a surgery, I'm like to explain to them exactly what's going on, how I can help, and be there with them throughout the entire process.
All right. So, outside of your career, what are some of your interests and hobbies, since we're just, meeting you for the first time today?
That's right. Really a lot. I have 3 kids at home, a 3.5-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a newborn 6-week-old. So I would say that all of my outside activity involves them.
Right.
And with the 2 toddlers, it's usually some kind of dinosaur activity or monster truck activity or baby doll activity. Just last night, it was 30 minutes of them preparing some imaginary food with their play kitchen, and then me imaginarily eating it. So.
Right. Oh, I remember those days.
That's right.
And then sometimes they'll, when they grow up, they'll start cooking some imaginary food that they thought that they could put together, and you still have to taste,
That's right.
eat the real stuff.
Yeah,
which is
I can't wait for that.
All right, and I understand you're a Saints fan too.
That's right. Yes, I've always loved the Saints growing up around here, and I tried to make any game I can. When I was in Shreveport, that was much harder, but there's football season is very special to me.
Yeah, and then of course we're looking forward to the new season and the new offense that they're creating, and the new quarterbacks too that are coming in.
That's right.
Look pretty good.
Yep.
This
Jake
past
Hayner
weekend.
and Spencer Rattler. I think they're going to be dueling for that QB2 spot.
Yeah, I think so too. I think Rattler's going to actually end up with that. All right, and of course, let's talk about the clinic, where it's located, and how people can get in touch with you now.
Sure.
Since they've just met you.
Our clinic is at 15784 Medical Arts Drive in Hammond. It's just adjacent to the North Oaks Medical Center and the Medical Arts Plaza, Suite B.
All right. And how can our listeners schedule an appointment with you?
They can call our clinic. The number is 985-230-2778. They can also go to the website at northoaks.org/neurosurgery.
All right. And the phone number there, 985-230-2778. I know the Restaurant Palooza is going on right now, too. $5 and get you a ticket to win possibly $1,400 in meals. Did you get your ticket yet?
I did.
You did? Okay.
I definitely did.
Mine. And you can get in touch with North Oaks for more information on that, too. How do you, northoaks.org/Restaurant Palooza? A restaurant giveaway, something like that? Restaurant raffle. Okay, that makes sense. All right. Well, Doc, welcome.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to Ham America. And to you and your wife, actually, and your 3 kids. We appreciate you being here for Talking the Tea Part 1 this morning, brought to you by Douglas Kent Jewelers. Thank you, Doc.
Thank you so much.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
8:36. We'll be back. News headlines on the way next here at TANGI 96.5 WTGG. Talking the Tea Part 2, brought to you by Douglas Kent Jewelers with North Oaks Health Notes.